further ado, let's get into this drag race news. So we are literally like, what, 2.5 days left before, or day and a half, because it's like we're into Wednesday, Thursday. After Thursday comes, midnight comes, it'll be Friday, and then we get the series premiere, or sorry, season premiere of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10. So Nicole Paige Brooks, and shout out to Onyx because he sent me this yesterday, but now everybody started making articles on it. I got it over on the TikTok that Nicole Paige, but I remember I could have sworn I heard this tea that Maddie Morphosis was initially a part of the show, but she's spilling tea in regards to Maddie Morphosis was originally a part of the All Stars 10 cast until she decided to quit, and then she was replaced by none other than season 17 queen Lydia. I almost said Olivia. Lydia Butthole Collins. So yeah, so she actually posted on her social media. I have the clip. We're gonna watch it, and then we will come back and we'll talk. She was doing this while she was beating that mug. So please hold.
They sent us a list of names, and there was a girl on there, and we were like, we had to get ready to read this girl or whatever. And then when we got to the hotel girl, she wasn't there. She was not there. And they came to our room with a laptop and said, should I say the name who got not sent there? I don't know, will I get in trouble? Anyway, so they said, this drag queen who is also a heterosexual, I can just say that, is not going to be here. So this is the person that's going to be here. They're on season 17. And they showed us videos. They're like, here's her runway. Here's a couple of her runways. Here's her reading Mistress, because Mistress met her during filming. That's how we met Lydia on the internet. It was Maddie, yeah. Who gave me the galaxy? I can't believe that actually worked. It actually worked. They actually gave me the galaxy. They were like, yeah, because you got to pretend that you've already seen season 17. So like, yeah, it was really weird. But we were like, well, I guess she made an impression because she didn't even know how to go home.
So yeah, so for those who are wondering, it's like, yeah, they I don't think season 17 was even edited, put in the can, all the other stuff before they even started doing All Stars 10, and they had to pretend, as she stated, that they had already seen the episode, so that way once season 17 was done, they automatically go straight into All Stars and then filming that. So they just showed them videos so that way they could just be like, okay, we know who this girl is, we're familiar with her, we can have some kind of idea. So they put a little package together, that sort of thing. So that's how they were able to skirt around that and them having to go on a reality show. So yeah, just because it's a reality TV, don't necessarily mean it's always real. It is produced. It is, you have to put things in people's heads so that way it can make it work and streamline with whatever story they're trying to tell. So I do wonder why Maddie decided to drop out. But looking back at it, in a way, I'm not that mad that Maddie decided not to do it, because when I look at it, I don't feel like when she was on her season, I just felt like Maddie's drag wasn't really giving. I just felt like she was way out of her league. And it would have been nice because, when you do these shows, to show your glow up since then. And Maddie has kind of blown up a bit. I mean, he has a popular YouTube channel where he interviews a lot of queens and stuff. Give It To Me Straight is the name of the show. So he's really successful with that over there. And I think it would have been great to see him in his glow up and see where he's been ever since and how his drag may have elevated, as we see many a times when we watch the Drag Race girls and stuff. However, I just feel like for this particular type of concept, Maybe in his head, he thought I was just in way over my head. I'm out of my league. I don't know if I can compete with these strong list of girls. Maybe he wants to come back on a regular schmegular season. But what is a regular schmegular season of All Stars? They're going to constantly reinvent and change up the concept and the idea. So how things was done before, they're always going to come up with some twists and turns. But the fans went and took to social media and said the following. They said, one person on Twitter wrote, "Man, such a letdown. Production pre-briefing them on Lydia would have been so much fun and a gag for them to experience Miss Butthole, no lube." Another viewer on Reddit echoed similar sentiments, saying, "This is really juicy, but I pray she doesn't get sued or something. Stay safe, Queen. P.S. I hate that they made them watch Lydia on season 17. It would be so funny to watch a random girl enter that no one knows." Yeah, because I was wondering that too, because I always thought that that's what kind of what they were doing over there with the show, that it was just like, oh yeah, they come in the room and like, who's that? Who that girl? I don't know her. But it was like they all had to know that, okay, we are bringing a girl in from season 17, so y'all all need to look at this little package so that way she walks in and y'all not surprised. The only one who really knew Lydia was Mistress Isabel Brooks because of the roast challenge, which Lydia ended up winning. Before, I think, wasn't it the next week that she ended up getting eliminated? Which usually happens on Drag Race. 1 minute you win the challenge, you win the maxi challenge. The next week you get the sachet away. Now, third Drag Race fan added, "Honestly, Maddie dropping out is a good thing because I would love to see her in a different All Stars format. I think she has the potential to go far, and I think she was underappreciated on her season." Now, while Maddie isn't appearing on All Stars 10, 6 of her 14 sisters are set to return to the workroom for another shot at the crown. The lineup is as follows: Acid Betty from season 8, Aja from season 9, All Stars 3, Alyssa Hunter, season 14, Bosco, season 14, Cynthia Lee Fontaine and her cuckoo from season 8 and 9, Diabetica from season 14, Deja Sky from season 14, Denali from season 13, and Ginger Minge from season 7, All Stars 2, and All Stars 6. So, you know, 4 times a charm, I guess, for Miss Ginger Minge. We'll see. And now, that ain't all, because there's more queens. Because, you know, we got what is it, 8? Why is the picturing? Hold on, let me try that again. Because it's like sometimes I'll be getting on my nerves. Thank you. Now, more queens, as I should bring up, in addition to those that I mentioned, we have Irene the Alien from season 15, Georges from season 14, All Stars 9, Kerry Colby, season 14, Lydia Butthole Collins from season 17, Mistress Isabel Brooks from season 15, Nicole Paige Brooks from season 2, Olivia Lux from season 13, Phoenix from season 3, and Tinta Turn It and Burn It, Burna, season 13. Now, in addition to the gargantuan cast of queens, All Stars 10 will also feature a lineup of guest judges, including Cynthia Erivo and, once again, Ariana Grande. Guess third time's going to be a charm for her. Chappella Rowana, a.k.a. Chaperone, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Coleman Domingo, Ice Spice, Suzanne Barsh, Kate Beckinsale, Adam Shankman, Mayan Lopez, and DeVary Jacobs. Why do I feel like a lot of these queens that have been, these these judges that have been on here have been on the show before? Like, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo have been on the show before. Sarah Michelle Gellar has been a judge. I'm trying to remember, has Coleman Domingo ever been a judge? I'm not sure. Ice Spice, who asked for her? Suzanne Barsh has been on the show before. Adam Shankman has been on the show before. Mayan Lopez has been on the show. I'm not sure who DeVary Jacobs is, but everybody's got to have their who is who is who. And so I think that the people that I would think have never been on the show would be Chaperone and Ice Spice. Everybody else I feel like has been on the show before, but I'm not sure about Coleman Domingo. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. So I ask all of you this: what do you guys think of this story in regards to the tea that Nicole Paige Brooks is spilling regarding Maddie Morphosis being the first choice to be on All Stars before they decide to go with Lydia Butthole Collins? I guess everything happens for a reason. It would have been nice to see Maddie up in there, but I don't know if she would have been able to excel amongst these strong queens during. And I feel like, child, first of all, y'all got enough people for season 14 on this damn thing. How many more people you gonna have on there? But it would be nice. Hopefully we'll see him down the road. But I was just like, yeah, I just feel like it was too many. 14 queens, season 14 queens, and I'm glad they kind of brought on Lydia. So it'll be a different dynamic that you brought somebody fresh off the boat in season 17 to come on All Stars. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.